culture in Maine.
It is a place where the truth should be carried.
The arts and music scene really shows what people are about.
Share what's going on here in York.
It makes you feel like a family.
Local art has a face that most people can relate to.
Our community up here that sticks together.
Art is art.
Great potential with great artists, poets, singers, writers, directors, filmmakers. It's fantastic.
Everyone has a story to tell.
That moment, you have to capture that moment and share it with the rest of the world.
Showing something that maybe is not been seen before.
Without art, what good is life?
I am art. I've been art ever since I was born.
It really adds a great deal to our community.
We don't really need art to exist, but you need art to live.
Culture in Maine is important, and I think playing out is important, and playing open mics and playing wherever you can play. It's all about us all checking in with each other.
We're going to play a couple songs for you tonight. We're going to start off with a song that I wrote called Take Me Away. And one thing we like to do in this group is to all write and sing. So after we're done here, we're going to pass it around a little bit. Again, this one's called Take Me Away.
Take me away, Adam.
1, 2, 3, 4. I walk these lonely streets until after dark. Been down that broken road that leads to a broken heart. But a broken heart will mend, and I'll do it once again. My thoughts take me away. Yeah, my thoughts take me away. Time to cross that bridge and you take another turn, but you keep your heart in check because you know it might get burned. But a broken heart will mend, and I'll do it once again. My thoughts take me away. Yeah, my thoughts take me away. Remember all those days, how the sun shined on your face. My mind wanders, my thoughts take me away. Remember all those nights, how you sparkled in the moonlight. My thoughts take me away. Yeah, my thoughts take me away. I had in mind. I'd take that sun and moon, yeah, I'd give them both to you. My thoughts take me away. Yeah, my thoughts take me away. Remember all those days, how the sun shined on your face. My mind wanders, my thoughts take me away. Remember all those nights, how you sparkled in the moonlight. My thoughts take me away. Yeah, my thoughts take me away. My thoughts take me away.
How's everybody doing? My name's Cliff. I play upright bass in Fiery Deep. I'm going to introduce my friends and bandmates here. On the far side of the stage there on the mandolin, we got Mr. Adam Huber, brand new daddy to a beautiful strapping baby boy. He's going to pick on that little mandolin a little bit. Let him hear what it sounds like, bud. It's an interesting folk instrument with 8 strings, but we'll move right on over to my pal, Mr. Shane Hadaway, and the funny hat and the big beard. He's got a 6-string acoustic guitar that he's going to play today, along with singing.
Play the love strings.
Right next to Shane there, here, the only female in the band, as I'm sure you've noticed, is Miss Jennifer Patterson on the guitar. She's our lead singer, but we all do take turns singing and writing music. She also plays the 6-string guitar, but it's slightly different. It's got a different type of string. Give it a strum there, Jen. So again, we're Fiery Deep. We're from Baltimore, Maryland, but we play a lot of shows in and around the York area.
Care of them. I'm pretty much the band mother. I call, guys, make sure you know it's this time. This is what you bring. Here's the directions. And no, I'm just kidding. Really, these guys are great to work with, and I'm more like one of the guys than the mother. So it's been a fun ride. All right, this next song we have for you is a song that I had written after watching a series of documentaries about the national parks. This song was written about John Muir, and he's basically responsible for the creation of Yosemite. And this song, again, is called Tribute. Hope you enjoy. we've been together officially, this 4-piece, for about a year, maybe close to a year and a half. We all have been friends for a really, really long time. Everyone has previously been in music groups, and there was kind of a rotating cast of members with Fire Deep. And once the four of us got together, it was things really started to take off. We've been really, really pleased. We've had a lot of shows. We've played everywhere from the 8x10 in Baltimore. We've played at the first Cap. We've played at...
Not the first Cap, but the first Cap.
The first Cap.
Dispensing Company.
Help me out, guys.
First Capital Dispensing Company here in New York. We've also...
The Winner's Circle in Hanover.
Winner's Circle is a fun place in Hanover. We like to try to get into some of the music festivals that are here in beautiful southern Pennsylvania as well.
Around Bel Air, some of bars that we play are Sean Boland's. We played at the Tower Main Street.
Larpin Grill, Carpet Nocturne Festival, played at Lunar Bay Festival. We played at the Oyster Festival. We played at Mason-Dixon Fair. We've played at the Winner's Circle, First Cap.
We already said those, but yeah, we've played at a lot of places.
We've played.
We'll play your wedding, your bar mitzvah,
We'll play your
a bar. We'll play your heartstrings.
We even played Jen's wedding. We got one more tune we'd like to do for you. This here was written by Shane over here on the lead guitar. It's called A minor, and it's in the key of E.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a miner looking for a heart full of gold in a shallow canyon. Got me a hammer, pick, and a candle, and I ain't a careful man, Lord, I can dig my way in, oh, can dig my way back out. Oh, it's hello, oh, it's so long now. Filling up buckets, looking for a heart full of gold in a shallow canyon. Piling up dirt and getting a little worried, and the blisters on my hand, Lord, I can dig my way in, Lord, oh, can dig my way back out. Honey, it's hello, honey, it's so long now. The earth is shaking, the sun is breaking my skin. There's no mistaking, oh, where the hell I've been. I've been a mining, looking for a heart full of gold in a shallow canyon. Got me a hammer, pick, and a candle, and I ain't a careful man, Lord, I can dig my way in, Lord, oh, can dig my way back out. Honey, it's hello, honey, it's so long now. Honey, it's hello, honey, it's so long now. Honey, it's hello, honey, Our next show, you catch us at the Winner's Circle on January 16th in Hanover, Pennsylvania. After that, the next scheduled date local is at the First Capital Dispensing on April 2nd, and we will be there with bells and whistles on, ready to play for you.
If you'd like to see any other shows in the surrounding area, you can catch us at www.fierydeep.com. We have 3 songs on there and a really great video. We'd love to have you check us out. Thanks. They're done with your banter.
He's playful in the jungle alone. I'm nurturing Big Fuzz and I live right next door. He's never done anything crazy before. Baby's playful in the jungle alone. He's always been friendly and loyal and kind. I just don't believe Horton's out of his mind. Did you hear, did you hear, did you hear? I'm Maisie LeBird and I live in that tree. Did you hear, did you hear, did you hear? Enough about Horton, let's talk about me. Let's talk about me.
Christmas tale. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not!
It's possible. Anything's possible. It might go along down where no one can see. Right under State Highway 203. Right under the wagons. Right under that toast of Miss Ambroso, who's hanging out clothes. It's possible. Anything's possible. It's possible. Anything's possible. It might be a river, now mightn't it be? Connecting Magellan's Pole with the sea. Then maybe some fish might be swimming toward me. Do you think you could fly to the stars?
Oh, little friend! No one else could have feats such as ours! Yes, I have wings, and I can fly around the moon and far beyond the sky. You called my name and you set me free. One small voice in the universe.
One true friend in the universe.
Who believes in me? Good night, Jojo.
Good night, Horton. See you in Solace Lou.
When you think about Sis, when you think about Sis, when you think about Sis,
Hi. I'm Nikki Sullivan. I'm going to start out with one that I wrote probably about 2 years ago when I started writing again. It's called Come Here. all frickin' day long. 'Cause your words have voice in the way you play send shivers down my spine. Oh boy, if it's the last thing I do, I gotta make you mine. But I'm gonna take it slowly and let you get to know me. 'Cause it's okay to just be friends, but I want you to want me to run your tongue across my body. Oh boy, just to be in your bed again and again and again and again, waiting for you to kiss me, hoping but not thinking you miss me. 'Cause you're taking your sweet time to make a move, and you keep singing and playing your heart out, just begging for me to crawl out of my skin. You pull me in and go and put up your walls. You tell me come here and go back to silence, like you're sure afraid to fall. You're sure afraid to fall. You're sure afraid to fall. Too many things could be holding you back. Is it my age? Is it your past? I'm fighting hard not to push you away. Oh babe, I know you ain't gotta go so fast. Don't need no label, don't need no name. But would you give me a hand if you could feel the same? Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause I really don't know. Oh, oh, but I keep waiting for you to kiss me, hoping but not thinking you miss me. 'Cause you're taking your sweet time to make a move. Oh, and I'm still singing and playing my heart out, just begging for you to crawl out of your skin and pull me in and go and throw down those walls. So tell me come here, so go back to silence, like you're sure afraid to fall. You're sure afraid to fall. Yeah, you're sure afraid to fall. Oh, oh, oh. You shouldn't be afraid to fall for me. So just go ahead and fall for me. Ooh, and come here.
So you write your original music yourself. Do you have a certain process that you do, that you use?
It's usually different every time. I've always been that girl who's like obsessively journaling since I was a little kid. I think had to do with like going back and forth all the time, so I wanted to remember what was actually going on in my life. So sometimes I just sit down and I force myself to write, and other times it's like, oh my gosh, I have to get my book out and like write something down just to get that out, rather than thinking and over-analyzing in your head the whole time. And sometimes I'll sit down because I'll have thought of some random phrase that I liked or something stuck with me that day, and it just pours out. So
it just flows from there.
Yeah. Sometimes it's harder and sometimes it's really easy. It just depends on the mood of the song. But a lot of my upbeat songs, like the 3 that I played today, I probably wrote those songs in about 10 minutes. They just on the page. I couldn't help it. I couldn't keep it in any longer. So
you're prolific as well as energetic. Put the two together and add coffee.
Yeah, a Red Bull. A little bit of Red Bull. This next one's kind of fun. It's called Where I've Been. I've been on a liquid diet and it's nearly 80 proof. I've been keeping myself quiet since you can't handle the truth. And I've been having trouble sleeping, your face keeps floating through my dreams. I've been seriously contemplating the practicality of switching teams. And I've been spending my nights at places that I normally refuse to go. I've been hanging out with people whose names I barely know. And all of these new friends, they sure want me to put on a show. And I hate myself for complaining, but this loneliness is all I really know. It's repetitive, and I'm a repeat offender. And it's hard to remember where I am from where I was. And I'm so dizzy from always keeping myself busy when my reality's in a tizzy. And it's hard to catch my breath. You said you love me to death, trying to pay back student loans. I've been waiting on tables, dealing with psychotic people's groans. I've been running around in circles, going answering lots of phones. Hell, the whole deal's making me thinner, and maybe then I'll feel less alone. It's repetitive, and I'm a repeat offender, and it's hard to remember where I am from where I was, and I'm so dizzy from always keeping myself busy when my reality's in a tizzy, and it's hard to catch my breath. But hey, at least you said you love me to death. Whoa, you love me to death. And I've been inconsistently bleeding, getting less hopeful all the time. I've been trying to focus myself and learning where to draw the line. I've been searching oh so frantically for a glimpse at some sort of sign. And it figures my karmatic mantra is becoming more ironically inclined. 'Cause I'm repetitive, hell, I'm a repeat offender, and it's so hard to remember where I am from where I was, and I'm so dizzy from always keeping myself busy when my reality's in a tizzy, and it's so hard to catch my breath. But hey, at least you said you love me to death. Whoa, you love me to death. Whoa, oh, oh, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ya. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-dum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ya. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ya. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba-da-dum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ya. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-ba-da-dum.
That you've been playing coffee shops, you've been playing around York area, larger venues like the Depot. So what's the difference? And then you come and play someplace like this where it's all quiet in a studio today.
Yeah, this was really cool.
How so?
Just different. To be on stage under the lights and excited to be on TV and stuff. That's really cool. It's also just a great opportunity. Like, the whole music scene has been really awesome these last 2 years that I've been home in York, because I was in Philly for 5 at school. And when I came home, it's just like there's so many opportunities to go out and meet people who are doing the same thing you're doing. Everybody's super supportive, and then you fall into stuff like this where you get to do interviews and have your little bit of spotlight. Or Fox 43 does Music Mondays now, and a lot of the open mic kids have been doing that. It's just been a really, really great scene to grow in musically, because everybody bounces off of each other, and we wind up doing benefit shows or little just like mixer shows. Or we did a round robin a couple months ago at the Cap where it was a 2-song pass along, and literally we had a guitar in the center of the room. You played 2 songs, passed it to the next person, and it was awesome. Like, I've never experienced anything like that outside of York County.
How do you recommend that somebody who is maybe watching this show and they play by themselves in their bedroom, but they're kind of nervous and hesitant about playing for other people, but they'd really like to get started? Is there something you might pass along?
I would say definitely come out and do one of the open mics with us, even if you're scared, even if you're nervous, because once you take that first step, it just all flows after that. And like I said, the community is really awesome, so everybody's going to support you. Even if you flop and you're terrible the first time, or you're scared, or you don't know how to play into the microphone, or you're shaking while you play your guitar, everybody's super supportive, and they're there to help you and help you be the best musician you could possibly be. Like, Wednesdays is open mic at the Cap. Wednesday Friends Day. It's my favorite day of the week. We usually start around 10 and it goes till 1:30-ish. It's awesome. You can do open mic at the Depot every Thursday with Matt Ruth as your host. Boots is the host of the Cap. That usually starts around 9, goes till 12:31. Sundays at Holy Hound is a great one with Aaron Lewis. He starts at 8 to 11. It's a little earlier. And there are a bunch more downtown. Basically, any night of the week, there's an open mic. Maybe not Saturdays. I think that's the only night that it's not. And that's because there's live music shows. So just get out and get in the scene, and that's how you're going to grow as a musician. Because I can't stop. I'm out almost every night with these people, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
This last one is probably my favorite song I've ever written. I'm really proud of it. I studied in Barcelona for 6 months my junior year of college and went through some really heavy stuff that I didn't expect to go through on the other side of the world. But when I came home and things went to hell, this kind of brought me out of it. So this is The Pain from Spain Dances Wildly in the Rain. And yes, I am a big fan of My Fair Lady. Couldn't wait to take that flight, oh no. A semester away to clear my head from the night that you crawled into my bed, Yeah, I was off to Spain to spread my wings with my guitar at home to pack more things, But what a mistake to leave her behind. She could have helped me through some pretty rough times, And Barca, my love, you were so good to me. All things aside, it was an attack on my body. Yeah, all the pain from Spain dances wildly in the rain. All the clubs and all that pot, they turned out your light. I didn't get no shot, no. Drinking and drugs and all the rock and roll, had no idea it killed a part of my soul, And I remember all the blood and all that pain I cried as I flushed you down the drain, So for days and days I just laid in bed, suicidal thoughts running around in my head, Cause all the pain from Spain dances wildly in the rain. Yeah, all the pain from Spain dances wildly in the rain. And when I got home, the depression sank in, scratching away at every inch of my skin, And the scars, they were haunting me. De quando vivia dentro di me, cariño, And when I close my eyes and imagine your face, and there's a scar I can never erase, Cause you could walk, you could talk, and you look like me. May never have another chance like that, baby. But all the pain from Spain dances wildly in the rain. Yeah, all the pain from Spain dances wildly in the rain. But all the docs, they just said I was ill, so they pumped me full of those special pills, And I buzzed around in my drugged up haze. They kept me there for 16 days, And that lithium, hell, it made me swim, but it couldn't fight off the demons within, But at least when I thought of you, no, I could not weep, even after all the weeks going on, no sleep, Cause the meds, they dull your soul, and family ties should take their toll, Don't you know that all the pain from Spain dances wildly in the rain? Yeah, all the pain from Spain dances wildly in the rain. Oh, all the pain from Spain dances wildly in the rain.
How you describe your music, and usually people come on and they want to have a 10-word description of their music with hyphens in between each thing. So you've been described as, you just told me.
Folk acoustic girl pop. That's what I've been going with. Because it's silly and it's fun, and I blurted it out one time, and now everybody calls it girl pop. So, because it's not super poppy and it's not super folky or super alternative. It's just like my style. So I'm going to call it girl pop because it's fun. It's like Nikki Sullivan brand, you know? I really want to get an EP out. I have some music on YouTube. If you search Nikki Sullivan, it's a really popular name. So I usually say, search Nikki Sullivan plus Spain. And then you'll find me because my channel will pop up. But that's the next step for me. Other than that, the next show that I know of that's definite is actually my birthday bash at the Depot. I wanted to do another Friday show, but all the Fridays in November were booked, so I jokingly said, well, my birthday's a Saturday. So November 14th, my quarter-of-a-century birthday, I'll be playing a show. There'll be cake. We're going to watch Rocky Horror, probably. So that's exciting. Other than that, Tasty Tuesdays and Thirsty Thursdays at Newgrounds are always awesome. I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing there anytime soon, but there are a lot of great musicians that are. So definitely check out the York scene. It's blooming, and it's awesome.
The Haynes Shoe House was built in 1948-49, starting in September, ending in May, by Malin Nathaniel Haynes, who was called the Shoe Wizard. Malin Haynes was a shoe salesman who became a millionaire selling shoes in York County. The old Lincoln Highway, which actually goes from California to New York. Anyone riding that highway would look up on this hill and see this giant shoe. We're standing just about right here in the house. We're going to go in the toe of the shoe, which actually is the living room. It was used as a weekend retreat for senior citizens. 38 senior citizen couples stayed in the house for free. And it was also used as a honeymoon suite in 50-51. Innumerable couples stayed here on their honeymoon in 1950 and 51. If you stayed here on your honeymoon or as a senior citizen, you have the living room, the bedroom, which again is staged to look as if it could have looked in the 1950s when it was being used. And it had the latest, most modern bathroom. The shoe is a right foot shoe. You can see by the curvature of the walls and the ceiling. So this is the third floor of the house. There's a pantry of what was in those days a very modern refrigerator, a 3-burner stove, an oven with a broiler and a sink. So if you stayed here on your honeymoon, you could spend your breakfast and lunch sitting at the breakfast nook in the heel of the shoe. Again, notice the curvature. Fourth floor. Under the fourth floor will be under the laces of the shoe. If you look at the window, you can see how the laces slant down. So the ceiling in the room slants down under the laces, the tongue of the shoe. So we have to be careful not to bump our heads. With a built-in chest of drawers, the sink, and the medicine cabinet. This is the third bedroom of the house and the second bathroom. Again, built-in sink and medicine cabinet, and a bathroom and shower. We're on the 5th floor. The shoe itself is 25 feet high, 48 feet long from heel to toe, 17 feet wide down in the living room. It has 1,500 square feet of living space. It cost $26,000 to build in 1948. This is the part of the shoe where you put your foot in. It's built of white pine wood, which is crisscrossed in order to make it strong. The white pine is then covered with a metal mesh to make the shape of the shoe, and over that is a bumpy white stucco, cement stucco. The inside of the shoe is smooth because it's 4 layers of plaster.
I know it's real that you're giving less than you take, babe. Man, since I've been wrong. Man, since I've been wrong. Wrong about you. Wrong, yeah. Wrong.
I know it's a steal to say you're giving less than you take, babe. I think it's time been wrong. I think it's time been wrong. I'm wrong about you. Wrong about the baby. Wrong about you. Wrong about you. wanna cry no more.
About this, I love the atmosphere. I just want to know more about it.
I see it evolving, changing, growing, and I like it.
It's fleeting. Once it happens, once a song comes out, once a poem comes out, it'll never come out the same.
Some of the culture in Maine is documenting what's going on in a way that will have that lasting staying power.
It just breeds health, growth. It's a necessity. It's a necessity, yes.
There you go. Don't take my time.